Time now for your weather on the 4s.
Let's check your weather with meteorologist Thomas Gibo. You know, it feels like things are changing out there this morning, Thomas.
Yeah, we have some winds of change this morning. You have a northwesterly flow, and that's bringing in those fall-like temperatures, and there will be a fall feeling in the air today. But for tonight, it is going to be cold in a lot of spots, and we actually could see some freezing temperatures and maybe even some frost in the higher elevations. We'll talk about that coming up in just a bit. We will be returning to average, and we'll be looking at a warmer weekend than what we're going to find over the next couple of days. But the temperature is really not looking too bad. We'll talk about that weekend coming up in just a little bit from now. But here's the current view in our downtown doTERRA Salt Lake City camera, where all is quiet this morning. Not going to find any issues weather-wise. And then if you look over to the right-hand portion of your screen, that is the full harvest moon. Looking lovely out there this morning. That's why it's so bright out there, even though we're still a ways away from sunrise. Temperature-wise, we're sitting at 40 degrees in Logan. We were seeing temperatures in the 30s in Logan just a little while ago, but those temperatures now sitting at 40, 43 degrees in Ogden, 48 degrees in Salt Lake City, 50 degrees in Provo, and 65 degrees in St. George. For those of you in St. George, you really haven't gotten in on the fall temperatures yet, but you will this afternoon thanks to that northwesterly flow, which will be giving us those fall-like temperatures here over the next day or so before those temperatures will slowly be going on a warming trend. For this afternoon, a daytime high of 64 degrees in Salt Lake City. That's almost 15 degrees below where we should be for this time of year. 66 degrees for a high in Provo under a partly cloudy to mostly sunny sky. 70 degrees in Cedar City, looking wonderful. And then 86 for a daytime high in St. George. But for tonight, with those fall temperatures moving in, it's definitely going to feel cold out there tonight along the I-15 corridor and those typically colder valleys in those higher elevations. We do have some hard freeze warnings, and we also have hard freeze watches. Temperatures could drop anywhere between 24 and 28 degrees, and this could kill outdoor plants. So make sure that you protect those sensitive plants for tonight, because if you don't find freezing conditions within these warnings, patchy frost, that will be a possibility. So tonight is one of those to protect those sensitive plants. But if you're heading out for the daytime hours today, maybe going for a hike or taking your dog for a walk, it's going to be a perfect day to do so. So as we begin to watching your weather for you, mostly sunny and cooler temperatures, and you'll see those cooler temperatures for today. With that northwesterly flow tomorrow, we're going to keep temperatures just a little bit warmer. So after a very cold morning, those temperatures will moderate just a little bit as we move into your Tuesday afternoon, and then that warming trend will continue heading into your Wednesday with more of a westerly and west-southwesterly flow. I'm thinking on Wednesday temperatures will be very close to, if not right at, where we should be for this time of year with seasonal averages. So for today, temperatures in the 60s tomorrow, temperatures in the 70s in Salt Lake City, then temperatures will be into the lower 80s likely the rest of the week before we climb into the middle 80s for this upcoming weekend. So that warming trend does look like it will be continuing into the upcoming weekend. In St. George, a high of 86 degrees today. That is going to feel fantastic with an overnight low tonight in the upper 50s, but in those higher elevations again, it still will be cold in the southwest desert. But then we'll be looking at daytime highs in the lower to middle 90s as we go throughout the rest of the week. Along the Wasatch Front, middle 60s today, middle 70s tomorrow, but it does come with that cold night tonight with Salt Lake City dropping to 43 degrees. Then those temperatures hovering around 80 degrees for daytime highs with lows in the 50s for your Wednesday, for your Thursday, and also for Friday.